Noble with a backhand pass. Petrus shovels it in. Has to absorb the hit. Saric. Vesberg hit by Petrus. Moyer gets hit as well. Kale Tanaka coming in to take the body. A hit comes in on Jason Hewitt from Mike Quinnell. Noble has to spin away from the boards as Quinnell gets dropped by Jason Hewitt, and the Skydome has gone into raptures as Mike Quinnell is still lying prone on the ice. The whistle will eventually go now. Hewitt and Jordan Petrus down by the benches are going to fight, and Jordan Petrus has landed a couple of big right hands, and Colin Eddy decides he wants to join in with the fun, much to the ire of Boris Volabik, who has been fighting despite wearing the full face visor. Him and Fitzgerald are involved. Steph Hogarth is not keen to let the two heavyweights dance by the look of it. Trying to calm the game down, probably quite right. Jorgenson. Not on a lot of space. Put it up right up in the air. Lauzon's got it. He's passed behind Tate. Tate smartly round behind the net, and Lauzon couldn't wrap it around in front. He's trying to test Day more than create a passing option. Here's Tanaka meanwhile. He'll wrap it around. It bounces up in the air. And the Steelers will come away with possession. A long stretch pass has found its target. Jonathan Phillips deeks, and he roofs it and takes the water bottle on Brian Stewart. He couldn't produce the same magic last night with a pad stop, and a very patient Jonathan Phillips gives the Steelers a lead on a break.
Yeah, really nicely set up as well. They see the stretch pass there, threads it right through the middle of the Blaze defence. And then as we come forward, we see Phillips just outweight Brian Stewart and makes a great move to send Stewart to the floor. And then he just drifts it wide and lifts it over the top of the netminder.
The Steelers looking to hold on to this 1-goal advantage going into the dressing room. That'll be their target. Here's Jim Jorgenson meanwhile, top of the circle, shoots and he scores! Jim Jorgenson extends the goal streak for him. And I'd imagine Brad Day will want that one back, but the Blaze will get this game tied up quickly.
That was an excellent response from the Blaze. The Steelers look like they're about to clear it here, but there's a nice interception from Jorgenson in neutral ice. He comes down, breaks down that wing. Eddie's kind of reaching, but Day gets a pretty good view of that shot, and it's just ripped past him for the equalising number.
Tanaka, swamped by Nelson, still stays with Lauzon. Pass across the neutral zone to Jorgenson. He finds Tanaka. Top of the circle, looks for the pass down low for Jorgenson again, but a stick check came in from Jace Coyle, and that broke that play up. Here's Tanaka meanwhile down low, behind the goal line. Pass out in front, it's under Brad Day, and we'll have a whistle as Brett Robinson tried the cheeky one to bank it in off the Steelers netminder to no avail. Yeah, I have no problem with that play at all. For me also, the point man was an option here on the left side of defence. I think it was Noble who stayed on for this face-off, but c'est la vie. Fisher takes one for the point. It's tipped in by Petrus. Jordan Petrus gets a tip. And I don't think Fisher got a lot of this shot, but the Blaze will capitalise. And it's that man again, Jordan Petrus, got the game-winning shootout goal last night. And he gets the Blaze ahead here 2-1.
Well, the player's quite neatly set round. They got Fisher just sort of gets a little bit on it, and Petrus just sort of wafts at it, and Day's already set at that point where the tip's going, and any sort of change of direction at that point is going to leave the Sheffield netminder stranded.
Goal number 2 for the Genting Casino, Coventry.
Vesberg. Pass up the left-hand side. Here's Jason Hewitt. Does a button hook, and his pass only finds Brendan Walker. He finds Lauzon. It's a 2-on-1 with Mike Quinnell in support. Walker appreciates the pass, and he can't get it past Brad Day. Oh, and a horrible hit comes in from Fitzgerald on Quinnell. That was awful. And I would be quite surprised if Zach Fitzgerald isn't sitting for a lengthy period here. Puck cleared, comes to Jorgenson. Behind Fisher. Oh, it's come to Drew Fisher this time, and a hook from Ben O'Connor will be called, and the Blaze will go 5-on-3. My goodness, let's have a look at this replay.
Yeah.
A lot of noise in the sky.
A lot of noise now, and it's a penalty that. So the puck comes forward. It'll be interesting to see at what point the referee puts his well, we can't see the referee. There's not a hook there for me. He's lifted his stick there. He'll come through again. You see Ben O'Connor comes round. He gets his stick there, lifts it up. That's a great defensive play there.
Yeah, for me you can do that, but for me you can't do what Rod Sarich has just done, and he's going to go and sit 10 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. Petrus enters the zone. Quinnell, lots of time and space for Quinnell. Shoots! It just goes wide of Brad Day. Well, why not? He leads the team in power play goals. Mike Quinnell, who gets it again. With the hash out back to Petrus. He bombs one, it buries its way through. I don't know whether it came off Robinson, but with 1 second left on the 5-on-3, the Blaze get a goal to go up 3-1.
Crucial to get it at that time as well, so that they don't lose the second power play opportunity as well. Petrus exchanging passes there. Puck just starts to come back and he threads it through, and Robinson just Johnny on the spot with the timing. I'm not sure whether he gets it or not, but even if he doesn't get it, he's set that screen, drifted across Brad Day's vision, probably taking his eyes just at the right time.
Gives it for Neil Trim. He'll head to the net. High saucer pass picked up by Jorgenson through traffic, looking for Clements on the back door. It was at waist height. Clements will send that one back behind the goal line. Good to see him getting a shift on the power play. He's earned it. Fisher will shoot on the turnaround off the back wall. It goes in past Brad Day. And Jim Jorgenson gets his second of the night. And the man from Michigan, well, he's going to be delighted with himself this evening.
He's going to be absolutely delighted with himself. He comes in on the back door, gets the rebound off the top. The Steelers are complaining that the net was already off, but it came off in the action of the shot being taken.
Here's Stromberg. Looked a little uncomfortable on the penalty box as the ice is a bit dodgy there. He'll drift in. Nice work. He's got Stewart to bite, and Vestberg will tap it in, which has been washed off, and there's going to be a fight. Vestberg, I don't see who it is for the Blaze. I think it's Petrus who came off worse in that battle. Zach Fitzgerald, excuse me, by the look of it, will be drifting towards the penalty box.
Yep.
Wow,
Hogarth had his arm. Stefan Hogarth had his arm up. It was there was a delayed penalty on it. So and it was on the Blaze. Brad Day was making his way off the ice.
Petrus has tossed his helmet on the way off.
Yeah.
Steelers will regroup. Puck bounces off Brendan Walker. Chops away at it. Here's Jeff Legui with some speed, some jump. His pass doesn't find anybody. The Steelers still have it in the zone as Jeff Legui bumps Boris Volabik. Levi Nelson played away by Ross Venus, and bit of a size mismatch, Volabik and Legui, and the Skydome goes into raptures again as they bump each other. And a tripping minor against the Steelers is all that's going to happen, I think.
That was silly from Jeff Legui. That's a bit of poor discipline from the veteran there.
Yeah, he does. I mean, if you look at his numbers in Ogden, you know, he was their leading point-scoring defenseman as he shoots through traffic off Russ Cowley. But he also had 100-plus penalty minutes 2 of the 3 years he was there. So not afraid to play physical. One-timer from Mike Quinnell, meanwhile, off Ashley Tate. Seals the cake for the Coventry Blaze. It's 5-1, the second power play goal of the evening, and Mike Quinnell, his 9th of the year.
A 5-star goal for the 5th of the season, 5th of the night by number 5, Mike Quinnell. All wrapped around, nice power play goal, excellent shot from the back of the net. Brad Day has very little that he can do in that situation.